What's good, interweb? I'm your man Q, back again, and it's been a few months since I did what you should be role-playing. I decided to come up from air from all these RPGs and talk about, well, just that. A few games that have came out that you should be role-playing. The first game I have to talk about is one that has become near and dear to my heart, and I mean, anytime you spend over close to 350 something hours, 2 playthroughs, and a restart, you know you close to a game, and I'm talking about Fire Emblem Three Houses. Whether you're like me and this was your first Fire Emblem, or you are a seasoned vet, Fire Emblem has a lot to offer, and I mean a lot of content to offer. And just to start, do you want to pick Eldegar? Do you want to pick Claude? Or do you want to pick Dimitri from the respective blue, yellow, and red houses? Not only do you have enough waifus to satisfy even the biggest and thirstiest otaku, but there's also husbandos? Is that how you say it? There's also dudes that ladies like too, along with the game being a massive date simulator where you're able to court basically about 35 different characters, both during either being a male or being a female. You're also able to have same-sex relationships, which is a breakthrough when it comes to Japanese JRPGs based games, just to throw that out there. The game offers great tactical RPG turn-based mechanics, as well as story full of a group of diverse characters. Again, there's like 35 different characters. There's 3 houses, there's staff, and there's a faculty that's in the church too, all which you have the ability to build up affinity to. Some like each other, some don't, but it's your mission to uncover the story and uncover each character's relationship with other characters. So the story not only can change based off of the fact whether you choose the Black Eagles, or if you chose the Golden Deer, or if you chose the Blue Lions. It also depends on whose relationship that you look at me. Like I'm Fire Emblem cheerleading. Path in the game functions a lot based off of the choices and characters you decide to take in battle and who you want to get up to that S rank. Fire Emblem dropped last month, and that's primarily what I've been playing, and it's been a long time since the game has upset my sleep schedule and basically my other geekdom schedule, and it's a bad problem to have, to be honest. If you have the time, then you play Fire Emblem. It is not for the faint of heart. It will suck your soul out.
It will suck your soul out.
Another game that just dropped on the horizon is Platinum Games. This is going to be a million seller pretty soon too. Astral Chains. Astral Chains is an action-packed detective Legion Pokemon type game, all based and wrapped up into one with some neatly customizations. And did I mention you can choose multiple legions from sword, bow, shield, archer? Did I already say bow? And a unique story that puts you in a place of 2 twins that are trying to figure out what the strange power that is developing within their bodies, and what the hell is red matter and why is it affecting and destroying our world. Astral Chains dropped last week for $59.99, and if you ain't already seen some of the trailers or the screens or some of the live playthroughs, go out there, watch it, and I'm sure you're gonna want to pick it up. Just like Fire Emblem Three Houses, Astral Chains is an exclusive Nintendo game, and wow, Nintendo out here really trying to, you know, do their best PS4 impersonation with all these RPGs in the last couple of months. They got new ones, retro ones, and in between ones too. Another game that dropped last month is Grandia 1 and Grandia 2 for the Nintendo Switch. You're probably already familiar with Grandia 1 and Grandia 2, which Grandia 2 came out on Dreamcast and Grandia 1 came out on the PlayStation 1, where you're taking the place of Justin, his best friend, and a little cutie pie that he meets along the way to uncover the secrets to a forgotten world using relics and a whole bunch of mystery. I still need to go back and beat Grandia 1. I did beat Grandia 2, which is kind of like the same game, but not really the same game. They just got the same title, because 1 is heavily focused on the exploration and adventuring of the world and uncovering a past civilization, while Grandia 2 is more about politics and is more of a fantasy-based game. So it's kind of like the creators seen all that Final Fantasy was doing, as well as what the Legend of Dragoon was doing, and they said, you know what, Dreamcast needs some RPGs, let's put that on there. If only we can get a remake to Skies of Arcadia for the Switch, life would be complete. Grandia Collection is $39.99 for the Nintendo Switch. I'm holding off on it because there's so many other games. I'm still playing Fire Emblem and Astral Chains, and guess what? Another game that I'm about to talk about is coming out really fast. On September 3rd for the Nintendo Switch, PC, and for the PlayStation 4 for $19.99, Final Fantasy VIII is finally making a remade return. Well, actually it's not remade, it's a remaster, so let me get that right. I don't want no trouble, you know, with y'all. It's a remastered, and if you've seen the old PlayStation version and compare it to this new version, whoa, it cleans up really nice. Final Fantasy VIII is one of those Final Fantasies, or one of those games just in general, that kind of got overlooked because it was in the middle of Final Fantasy VII, which is considered the GOAT Final Fantasy, and right in between Final Fantasy IX, which also is considered the GOAT Final Fantasy, is actually Hinabaru Sakagachi's favorite Final Fantasy, being Final Fantasy IX. So it's easy for this game to get lost in translation, not to mention that they actually lost the source code for the game. Like, damn it, like, really? This is $1 million corporation. Who lost the source code? Like, who misplaced the zip stick? Who didn't back it up to the floppy? Like, seriously? You're fired. Final Fantasy VIII joins the class of Squall Lionheart, as well as Zell, Renoa, Irvine, and Quistis, and don't forget my girl Selphie, on an adventure to stop the evil sorceress and, well, the end of the world. What RPG would be an RPG if it wasn't for impending doom and the end of the world? Final Fantasy VIII also offers one of the most unique battle systems, different from pretty much every other Final Fantasy, regarding the Guardian Force or GF system, where you're able to equip your GF or Guardian Force, your summon basically, and that's how you use your magic, your items, and your other skills. While a lot of people hate it, I actually loved it because it was a breath of fresh air compared to so many of the other tried and true Final Fantasies, or tried and true JRPGs, or just RPGs turn-based in general. I love this game, and I'm glad to finally see this come back. It's going to be $19.99, which is really good for the price because it looks good. Like, I can't wait to see my baby Renoa in full HD. As always, in the web, this has been your man Q, your friendly neighborhood geek. If you did like this video, please make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, and you want to stay up to date on all things games and all things geek, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all things role-playing games, all things Nintendo, and all things geek. Oh, and let me know in the comment section below, interweb, which game are you planning to get, or which game are you playing currently right now? Inquiring minds would like to know. And as always, interweb, remember to eat, geek, sleep, repeat. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. And if you're still thirsty, here's another video for you right here and right here. Water's wet.